Obviously, you've attracted a wee bit of controversy since you've arrived in Bournemouth.
Yeah, just a little bit. You know, I suppose I've had a lot of that around the country, around the world, I suppose. You know, but you know, it's nice in Bournemouth. I'm in a nice place. I'm in a safe place. But you know, some of the things that have happened lately, especially today, what's been written in the papers, it's been upsetting, really. But you know, I knew things like this would happen anyway. You know, but it's just the way it come out. It's such a short time of doing really well. You know.
And I believe you've just completed your detox program.
Yeah,
you've just got a certificate to prove
congratulations,
it. Yeah.
detox, and then you get that in the papers
On the same day. Yeah.
On the same day, so.
A bit of a. How did that make you feel?
Well, you know, well, obviously at first it was upsetting because obviously I've come here to a beautiful place, the Providence, and you know, I'm going well with everyone. And you go for a nice stroll, you know, they give you some time and space and to chill out and relax, and then you know, and you go out and you know, and then the next thing that's been written, you know, and the fact that it's saying I was stinking of booze and that, and I get a certificate. And I've come here to work really well, you know. I mean, the worst thing is, if I wanted a couple of cans of lager, I mean, there's no such thing as an alcoholic just having 2 cans anyway. And if I wanted a couple of cans of lager, I would have just stayed in Newcastle and got drunk there. You know, you didn't have to come to Bournemouth. And I ain't come for a holiday, I've come to get well. And I've come to a really nice place and get really well looked after, you know.
And this woman, she's obviously alleging that you actually touched her breast.
She likes to try. She touched her breast. You can see by the photo, touched her breast. I mean,
what's your reaction to that? Obviously, you posed for a picture with her.
Well, I posed with a picture. Yeah, the security man come out, and I was just with the guys. You know, that's in here and that. And we just finished having a coffee, and I went in the shop to get some shampoo and that. And then I was coming out, and the security guy just come out and says, "Can I have a photo taken with her?" I had a photo taken with her, and then. You know, you try and be nice to people, and then this comes out. At the end of the day, things like this still happen, you know. It's like when I get out of here and doing really well, obviously I know I'm going to get followed about for a long time, but it was so funny because yesterday we went to the park and I was having a game of football, but they decided not to take any photos of that. And then there's obviously that's been written. And then I just seen the other bit, I mean, you know, it says like what's really bad as well is that you come to a lovely place like this, and then it says, you know, they say they give you cold turkey, which is it's terrible for a place to say that you go cold turkey because that can be dangerous, and to write that, it's not very nice. And then they say I look slim and old when I come here, but people, I don't know if people realise that. Not long ago, I've just been in an unbelievable car crash and been in hospital for 12 days on a drip. You know, and smashed up ribs, smashed up nose, teeth done, and then not being able to eat, and obviously not feeling well, and obviously I was a little bit drugged up in there with the morphine that they give us and that, and I knew that would lead to dangerous things for us, and then obviously I heard about the Providence. And
this was after the car crash, yeah?
Yeah, and I spoke to my dad and spoke to Steve, and then he said, why don't you come down here? It's a nice place, get out the way, get away from everybody. And it was a case of like, not just getting the car crash out of my mind, but get my body and mind in the right place. And then obviously, you know, get off the drink. And, you know, I'm working hard. As soon as I arrived, the next day I arrived, you know, sometimes when you detox, you stay in bed for a couple of days, but I was willing to come in here straight away the next day and start working the programme. It's a great programme, you're not under pressure, you know, it's, the more you put in, the more you get out of it. And, you know, I've gone well with everybody, everyone's been fantastic. Not one of them chetters of like the famous Paul Gascoigne, they've chetters of I'm one of them, you know. All I am is I'm a sick person trying to get well. I know I've been in rehabs before, I know I've tried other rehabs, but this one seems a lot different from the other ones I've been to. What's different about it, Paul? Well, it seems more relaxed. I think you get more time with the staff. You know, you feel more secure. And the good thing is, you know, we stay in houses, 4 in a house, you know, and you get to learn to look after yourselves in regards to getting up in the morning, having a shower, making your own food, cooking, cleaning your own stuff. And I think that's what it's about, because other places, they get everything done for you, sort of thing, you know. Go and get food done. Yeah, you make your own food, which is good, you know, and it's you can pick and choose. And it's, I don't know, it's just more relaxed, and, you know, the great honest guys. And, you know, as you see a lot of people, and I've heard so much. I've been to lots of meetings since I've been here. Every day I've been to a meeting, and everyone that seems to have been like 6 years sober, up to 9 years sober, 12 years sober, 4 years sober, they've all come through the Providence, you know, and which is great to see, you know. You go to these meetings, you see people sharing, and they've all seemed to have been to the Providence, the project, yeah. And so, obviously, if it works for many, many people in Bournemouth, well, hopefully it's going to work for me, you know.
Do you see this as the last-ditch saloon? No.
I never say never.
No.
I've said that when I first came out, the first ever rehab. You know, I said, that was it, I'll never drink again. And look what happens is, so, you know, I'm not an expert to say, like, I'm going to stay sober. So I never say never, but what I can say is that I know I'm in the right place. I know I'm getting well looked after. And the fact that I'm not under pressure from any of the staff, and the fact that I'm actually I am enjoying myself here. You know, I've started putting weight back on, got a bit of colour back in my face, you know. But it wasn't just that. I mean, I was in an unbelievable car crash, you know. I survived that.
Are you still in pain? I see you have a bit of difficulty walking. Is that because of the car crash?
Yeah, well, no, because when I decided to go on my bike, and I just fell off my bike. So it was a stupid thing to do.
After the car crash, yeah?
Yeah, I thought I'd just try and get myself well, but obviously my ribs and try and get my lungs filled up again. But, you know, it was nice. We went along the beach forward, and it was like, you know, I never thought I'd be walking along a lovely beach, drinking a cappuccino. And I did that, you know, went to the park and everyone was good. And then went to a meeting, you know, and I'm enjoying my meetings, yeah. There's a lot of honest people, yeah.
Does it help to be surrounded by people? You're also battling demons to an extent.
Well, I've been through people as well, but it's good to see that people have not walked out of a rehab. I've never seen, since I've been there, I've not seen no one wanting to leave. They all seem secure, they're all happy here, you know. This is probably one of the first places I've ever seen people scared to leave. Normally in rehab, people can't wait to leave. Yeah, the people are scared to leave. And that is a great thing, you know.
Obviously, the other time you've been in the headlines recently was with the Raoul Moat.
Yeah, that was obviously, I had a few drinks. I mean, but at the end of the day, I had a few drinks, I knew the guy, and I was bored. I decided just to go up, you know. It wasn't any publicity stunt, I just was bored, and I was going to stay up there to go fishing anyway, but that wasn't allowed because obviously the surroundings around there, you know, I was seeing what happened to him, but I think it didn't look good on me, maybe off, to be fair. And I'd probably put that down to the drink, you know.
And I believe you did know him. Did you know him from his
well, yeah, I knew
in
from just the times he used to work on the doors in Newcastle. So I went there, and then obviously when I got back, my dad wasn't too happy, and my dad says, look, get yourself away, try somewhere else, you know, and obviously my mum as well. And then when I says, look, I'm leaving, I'm going, I'm flying on Monday, and spoke to Steve, you know, he put us on the flight, perfect, got picked up, and then dropped us straight off, and then straight on with the detox, and then, as I say, I've got me, it's my nice certificate, so that can't be bad.